Hi, I am Niharika and welcome to the first update of my Project Pan Book Edition 2026 challenge. It's a long name. I should have just gone with Read It Up challenge or something. If you haven't seen my introduction video, go watch it. I will link it in the description or somewhere on the screen. You can watch it to know what I'm planning to do with this challenge. We are just going to jump ahead to the updates of month 1 and month 2. So month 1 was from December 21st to January 20th, and the 3 books I picked for month 1 was these 3. Yeah. So for Malayalam, I picked Naganmarude Rahasyam by Amish, which is a translation of the English book The Secret of Nagas, which is the second book in Shiva trilogy by Indian writer Amish. So this book is a fiction book. It reimagines the stories and myths about Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati and turns it into an exciting, adventurous fantasy novel, and I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to read the third book, but the third book is not in my Project Pan list, so I have stuck to the challenge. I have not read the third book yet. For non-fiction, I picked choices. So this book is written by Ambassador Shivashankar Menon, who served as India's National Security Advisor and Foreign Secretary. It gives an insight into how some decisions were made and how some policies were formulated during his tenure. It has 6 chapters, so it mainly talks about 5 topics. There is a chapter on the border peace and tranquility agreement with China, one on the civil nuclear initiative with the US, and one on Mumbai attack and cross-border terrorism from Pakistan, one on how Sri Lanka eliminated the Tamil Tigers in 2009, and one on why India pledges no first use of nuclear weapons. As you can see, there is still a bookmark in it. I haven't finished reading it. So when I picked this book in January, I had already finished reading the first chapter. I don't know when I read that, but I did read the chapter on China. I finished the chapters on the civil nuclear initiative with US and the Mumbai attack. I still have 3 more chapters to go. So it's not finished yet. At the end of month 1, I decided to stop reading this book for now and reset my books for month 2. Because that is the whole point of the challenge, to keep reading every book in my collection and not get stuck on one book. So I'm thinking I'll finish the 3 books for month 2 and then I'll come back to this book. Going on to month 2, which is from January 21st to February 20th. I will show the Malayalam book first. It is a non-fiction book. It's a travelogue called Cleopatra in Natal. It's by S.K. Pottakata. I am a huge fan of his travelogues. This is about his travels through Egypt. So it talks about Egypt in the 1950s and a lot of history about Egypt as well. I finished reading this book today on January 28th. So this is some months after the first clip, and I'm sorry for the fan noise. There is no way I can keep it off. So I'll try to remove the noise, but if it's not removed and if you're still hearing it, I'm sorry, there is nothing I can do. So in month 2, I finished the Malayalam book on 29th January, and then I started reading the Sanskrit magazine, and I finished it in a day, on 30th January itself. Because when I started reading it, I realized that I had already read it, like 90% of it. So it went fast. Then I started reading The Story of Your Life, which is a short story by Ted Chiang. It's actually part of a collection of short stories, but this one is the source material for the movie Arrival. If you haven't watched the movie, watch it. It's an amazing sci-fi movie. It's like one of my favorite sci-fi movies ever. And I really wanted to read the source material for that, and the story is great. I did enjoy reading it. It also follows a non-linear narration just like the movie. There were some significant changes that were done in the movie, which I think I don't think it would have made that much of a deal for me even if I had read the story first. So it's not a problem. If you have watched the movie, I would recommend reading the short story as well, because I think this is a good example of a well-made adaptation of a literary source. Yeah, I finished it on 5th February, and then I had a lot of time in the month because I had already finished 3 books of the month. So I restarted reading choices, and I would say you need some context to all of these topics to understand the evolution of foreign policy on these issues. But if you have that context, this is very insightful. I would recommend it to anybody who is interested in any of these topics. I finished it on 13th February, and I still had some time left in the month. So I started reading this book. It's called Kuta, which translates into companionship, friendship. It's by Father Bobujos Kattikada. It's a bunch of essays. I haven't finished this book, so I will talk more about this book when I finish it. So that sums up my month 1 and month 2 of this challenge. So I began this challenge in December with 36 books. In month 1 I read 2 books, which left me with 34 books. And then in month 2 I read 4 books, which left me with 30 books. So I would say it's a good start. My goal was 3 books per month, which means 6 books per 2 months, which I finished. And let's see how it goes. I will see you in next chapter.